what they had prepared. When you pick the Trundle this early, you do have the opportunity to go towards whatever tank you would like towards that top side. It's going to be the Annie in the mid lane, and there is a Renekton. So in fact, no tanks to be picked up here by G2. They are
Azir, so much late game team fighting power.
That's a vein.
That's not what he's playing, so don't worry, everybody.
Yeah, let's see what Duro does decide for rule here. 5 seconds to go. Is Siva going to be the consideration? Certainly a lot of AoE and a bit of that Shuriman flair. He doesn't need to worry about it too much. Like we were saying, it is indeed just vertical jungling here between these two junglers. Skewmon coming on over though, and just feeling like he can do battle with Canyon, and he absolutely can. The Chomp is so valuable.
Skewmon really going to get a huge lead out of this. Canyon going to have to flash.
Yeah, Broken Blade looking for it. Does manage to vault break over the wall.
Already. Okay, I thought he queued already, so he's fine. Doesn't have to flash. Still massive. And
no, it does not.
It's not over yet because there's so much prio for Cap. So when Electrocute is pushing Chovy out of the lane,
wasn't exactly hoping to be in that position, and now Canyon possible gank angle as well. As there are flashes, everything else is available here as Canyon looks for the angle. Doesn't get too much, and there's the flash forward to block the Vault Breaker. Beautifully done. Duro gonna have to go in, make sure that he keeps his jungler alive and actually flashes out of the way. I mean, it's already a win for G2. I don't think they necessarily need to continue putting on too much pressure as Canyon is gonna come on over. Does have the level 3 alongside Skewmon as Duro goes in. The bottom lane are trying to rotate up. They should be able to get here.
They had 6 advantage. You knew that one extra minion was going to take it over. As here comes Skewmon in the mid lane.
Yeah, back actually going to complete here from Chovy as Duro doesn't have flash, but he does have legs.
And you will get away there, but it was a really nice timing trying to punish a potential split back. As TP is going to be committed here by Duro, and Hansama, I think, is just dead. He's got flash, but I don't know where he's going to go.
Yeah, looking to try.
Whoa, the trade though!
He flashes forward, but there is a barrier available. Ruler is just going to burn down as Labrov gets the ignite off. A 1-for-1 trade, but it's probably going to be 1-for-2 here, unless tanking the turret is a little bit dangerous here for these guys. As Labrov, one more auto, but does get the knock up. It's 2 kills over to the support of G2. Never mind, one of them.
Someone knows, okay, gotta flash this. We're gonna go back to live.
Yeah, in the meantime, another fight is starting here as Hansama taking so much damage and didn't really have any way out, so he's just...
Do go over, as I mentioned.
Oh dear, cease and desist here in this mid lane as they pull the Annie out, and that is Feats of Warfare over to Gen G, and Chovy picking up his first. Well, gets back to taking plates. Oh dear, Canyon, this is a little greedy, isn't it? As Hansama and Labrov move in, there's the quickness flash. They don't want to give him any way out, and you can understand exactly why as the Vice goes try and fight back. Teleport in from Cap's top lane, wanting to punish Keen here, who does have his flash available, uses it to get out of the way, but Tibbers comes down, and there should be the burst damage available as never mind, Keen just umbrally dashes away.
I think a lot of this was about the fact that Hansama and Labrov's gambit there in the mid lane does not pay off, as trying to engage now onto Duro. We'll see how well this goes.
Yes, Skewmon taking a lot from just the Boomerang Blade there, as well as Ruler is doing anything that he wants. Does get the Subjugate off, and that is going to give him a bit of his health back. But
lane was significantly low, as this isn't done yet up here. Oh man, Caps. There's no ult for Canyon. Caps does not have flash though. He gets chained.
Well, everything kind of misses except for that Q2, and he's still, I think, going to be dead. Vault Breaker to finish him off, but Skewmon is going to kill Canyon. So a 1-for-1 is exactly what they were looking for on the side of G2.
So the lead that G2 has right now is small, and that's problematic because they want it to be big. As, oh boy, this
Empress
isn't it.
Divide delivers Broken Blade to the turret. He's down to 300, has to flash. And yeah, not exactly too happy about how this one's going, as another mid laner is going to get doped this time towards the top side of the map. The exhaust goes down onto Caps as Tibbers was trying to help out, but that is a successful dive. The world ending here as Chovy down to 200 here on the bottom side as Hansama is underneath the turret, manages to take down the Azir, and now Canyon will be falling as well. They overload the bot lane, and they get exactly what they want. G2, Canyon. Great play to answer as Canyon taking a while to die.
Can't give me that, but we'll just take it here instead and look for potential crocodiles. Labrov's coming over for the defense.
Yeah, it's going to be a trade of some Qs, or at least a Q for a W, as the exhaust goes down onto Canyon. They're going to try and burst him out, but he does create a lot of distance, and Duro comes in for the save.
bottom side. Good rotation here from G2.
Yeah, Duro actually canceling that one. Not sure about that, as the pillar is going to make things a bit uncomfortable. But Ruler's making his way over. Can Duro buy enough time? Is the Unbreakable Will finally going to get pressed?
To fight for this, and Duro's going to get pushed away. Chovy has TP, but
Duro doesn't have ult.
Side.
He's actually looking for a bit of an angle here to try and answer his, oh dear, yeah, Hansama going to be able to at least get an assist. I thought that they were going to try and leave him the kill, but the Drake goes over and a kill onto Duro.
Yeah.
His second of the game, and now skirmishing doing that I'm going to walk at you thing, and now Ruler is just going to get eaten underneath the turret. Lebrov comes on over, and the flash, just a little bit unfortunate.
I think that's 100% worth.
So many angles. No, it's fantastic here for G2, as Caps is really, no, not dead. Keen gonna need another Rumble dash if he wants to get over, and there is the flash to get himself out of there. Tibbers now fighting alongside as Chovy looking to make his way in. That's gonna make things more difficult here for G2. Slice and dice activated, and
Hansama gets a turret. Now, I mean, before I was like, okay, G2 are not giving up things on both sides of the map. They're always waiting, biding their time for the right moment, and that right moment did occur as once again Duro in no man's land.
Yeah, he is going to be able to get a stun. There is the pushback on Lebrov, but he's just dead.
Since Duro has joined this incredible streak, he keeps getting punished, and G2 just get further ahead.
Oh, Caps now looking to clear out this minion wave, but there is a Keen looking for him. The World Ender coming on through as down goes Tibbers. That's a decent quickness there from Lebrov to buy some space as Keen's flashing for it. The heal comes in though, and Keen just unable to close the gap. Caps able to move himself back. They don't kill the Aatrox, which would have been nice, but they don't. He doesn't manage to get his jump.
Well, maybe they will.
Hansama is looking for the angle. There's the flash forward. Keen wants to be able to do something, but he doesn't. And Hansama is going to get yet another one. The outplays here from G2 are fantastic. And now, like, second game.
Now G2 just keep winning on both sides of the map here. They're going to have to get a teleport from the Alistair, look for a pick, and I don't think it's enough.
Yep, cease and desist coming on through there, and somehow Canyon actually lives. He flashes out of the way as Chovy gets the Sand Soldiers together, and this game is not over yet. Not if the Emperor of Shurima has anything to say about it. This inner turret eventually going to be falling as the trample will come on through, and Canyon gets the Vault Breaker.
And Genji strike back and will take a gold lead. Watching this again, I thought for sure this is a step too far, but with the combo of the Alistair here into the ult from Chovy, the flash to secure the kill, it's just the cherry on top there. It is in. That's going to be a huge win for him as Caps actually has his flashback here, could collapse onto Chovy.
Yeah, Chovy is worth a whole lot of money here as Canyon obviously shadowing as there is the quickness, gets the charm onto Chovy, and the flash forward from Caps says, yes, we are killing this Azir, and they absolutely are. The redemption does come down. Caps doesn't get the heal, but he doesn't need it because he's out of there. Ruler throws the boomerang, but Caps sidesteps that one as well. A nimble little girl is this Annie, and now, oh my goodness, how did he live? Ruler gonna get taken out. Hansama with the double, and G2, a perfect answer to Gen G.
And to a third game, and that may happen in about 30 seconds time here as the Baron spawns. Gen G, faster group though, and they're going in.
Canyon just pulls the trigger. They look to take down Caps. He does manage to fall. The exhaust is so good onto Hansama, but now it's worn off. Can they actually take him down as Duro is going to be his target? The feather recall is massive, and they couldn't do it. Hansama's a blender, and they just walked into it. Canyon, a very, very short Vault Breaker, and I think he is going to be going down here. The Stride Breaker, skirmishing didn't need to flash, but he did anyway because he felt like it, and the Baron spawns just in the nick of time.
9 kills now on the Xayah. Watch the fight again as Caps is the initial target. Look at where Hansama is though, miles away. Lebrov comes in, drops the redemption here, gets the charms and the knockups. Hansama ults here to avoid Duro, and they just cannot get close to him. skirmishing peels, Broken Blade comes in. It's a blender as you said, and Hansama's damage just stacks up. Sure, you got the Annie, but you didn't get the real carry, you didn't get the big threats, and getting away from this Renekton Trundle is just not going to happen, and Ruler has to watch from the other side of the map as G2 look like they are going to bring this to 3.
It is looking like it. I just don't know what Genji were really thinking. Maybe they thought that there was an angle and that there weren't all the members of G2 there around the blue buff that was taken. Teamfight damage
push, but this is not the greatest Baron that we have seen in terms of damage just yet, as Lebrov is Gonna double down on
he's
that.
He's battle dancing. It's fine. He's just able to get himself out of there. As Keen may not be capable of the same thing. The Ruthless Predator has found him, and he is looking to sink his teeth in. The flash in.
Hansama does have flash and ult.
Yeah, Canyon being very, very patient. Ruler's just dead. Never mind. Maybe too patient. Maybe Ruler wasn't patient enough. I'm not entirely sure, but that was embarrassing. As now, Gen G looking to back away, not wanting to let any more fall.
1,200 gold behind Chovy, but I feel like in every Cap's death, there has been a win for G2. You know what I mean? As Chovy is now dead, maybe.
Okay, this is a very weird one. Yeah, Chovy is extraordinarily dead. Couldn't even use his Zhonya's.
So significantly that I just feel like there's no way back. And Ruler is dead again.
Waiting underneath their Nexus turrets. G2 pushing forward. Tib is getting aggressive. And G2 not pushing up more than they necessarily can, as Labrov, he can't because he's Rakan.
The game goes that long, 2 minutes until that goes over. You drop a bear and just run across the finish line. As Ruler here just has no right to be here. Like, there's no vision.
Possible, but they'll need an absolute miracle if they want to hold on to this one, and I think they need to do it about 3 times.
I mean, Hansama's got GA, he's got level 18. There's no holes in this game plan.
Well, Keen going to ult and flash. Was looking to try and start something, but yeah, G2 take the invitation. They're just going to eviscerate Gen G. It's a double already for Hansama. Can it be back-to-back pentakills in this game? Is Canyon likely to be the third for Hansama? Keen and Ruler standing near their fountain. Hansama well and truly legendary. I don't know whether the Nexus is going to last. It's a Quadra, and there it is, the back-to-back pentas. Game 1 and Game 2 for both teams.